Hi everyone, I have another card for you today. Today's card is a simple stamping card. And I wanted to start on Thanksgiving for a little bit just to play with some stamp sets I just got. And then probably just go into Christmas so that I'm actually on time for something. Anyway, it's literally just paper and stamping. I didn't do anything special. Maybe a little overboard on the stamping, but I like it. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. And I did, my paper's already pre-cut and my card base is scored. Yeah, it's lined up. My stamp set I'm using today, in case you can't already tell, is the Painted Harvest. And I am going to switch out the leaf. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I wanted to try this one, but I don't think it filled it up enough. Like it left me wanting a little bit more leafy floralness. And then my sentiment came from, whoops, sorry about that. My sentiment came from the stampsoflife.com stamp. And it's pretty cute. It's got a couple cute sayings on it. I'm using this one down here. And this just came off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's where I got that from. My colors, I'll go ahead and open them. Early Espresso, Old Olive, Crushed Curry, and Soft Suede. And I'm trying to put them back in the same order that I had them when I made the first one, so I won't make that boo-boo. And I'll move this out of the way. And I did use the, I don't know what it's called, but the foam pad for photopolymer. I've never used it, and I think it helped. You can tell I've been stamping. I did get my inspiration from today's card. Her name is Bonnie Stamped, I believe is her name. She did very similar design. Of course, I did change it up a little bit. And hers were sympathy cards, but you could easily change that out for whatever you wanted, just like I did. But I think it's on Pinterest too. And she did all kinds of different pretty color combinations and all that. So I'm just taking it's the bigger and less detailed image, and I'm just laying them out how I want them to be. And I'm just kind of moving them down because I wanted them to trail off of the page. Like this one, I'll put that one in the corner. Just to try to change it up. And I'm cleaning my stamps right away. I think that helps with the staining, except for the reds. The reds, I'm sure y'all know, they stain real bad. And then I'm taking, and see this one, I don't know if you can tell, this one's got like a pink stain to it, but all I used it for was soft suede. So that's kind of funny. But anyway, my soft suede is going to be my detailed flower image. And the only thing that I tried to do here, which is going to be hard because the camera is right in front of me and I won't be able to lean in, but I just tried to line up the center of the flowers. Like, see this? I don't know if you can see, but there's a little indent on the center, and that's all I tried to line up. And of course, when that's off, I just try to line up the edges of the center. I don't really think it matters. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. I don't think it matters with the flower petals. That one's not bad. Just because of the type of image that it is. I mean, I'm not even really paying attention other than making sure my center edges are similar or together. Now the shape of the center, I think, is maybe a little oblong, but still, I mean, it turns out. I think if you're really putting in, you know, your effort and trying, that it doesn't really turn out bad. I mean, you can still use it or go with it or turn it into something else. Now the actual center of the flower, I am stamping in Early Espresso, and this image, I don't know, see, it's hard to tell. I think it matched up more so with the lines of the first stamp, and you see how I have kind of this stark openness where I misaligned it. I'm just gonna move the stamp over, I'm not re-inking, and just hit it again, just so that it doesn't stand out so much. And if I don't mess up on all of them, see, that one's fine, I'll go back and I'll take that ink that's still on there because it didn't work really well the first time I did it, and just darken it up a little bit. And I think that's better, just so that it's not such a stark contrast. And like I said, it is hard for me to do it with the camera the way it is set up. Yeah, see that one? I didn't even do the same shape, I don't think. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm just gonna re-stamp it and just, the only thing I'm trying to do is keep that light spot in the middle together. And I might even just maybe try to ink up an edge. And it'll be okay by the time I add the greenery and everything. It's not gonna stick out so much. So, and I do have all my, obviously my stamps preloaded. And like I said, I am changing up the leaf. And I'm stamping that in Old Olive. And I don't have the nice Stampin' Up! Thick blocks. I did buy some Recollections blocks that are thicker. These came off Amazon, and then here's the Recollections one, so they are a little nicer. Same shape. They're both gridded, but this one's thicker. And in case you can't tell, or I've got inky fingers from these little thin blocks and dipping my fingers in ink. So eventually I'll invest in some nice blocks so that that doesn't happen. Yeah, I like that image a lot better. And I'm gonna try to just fill in, and I don't want the angle to be exactly the same. And I even think, I mean, to me this is like the stem, but I even think that if you put that down just to change the angle, that it wouldn't, whoops, that it'll be okay. I'm gonna do a little bit up here in the corner. Then I went around, sorry about that, I don't know why, I think I'm having a storage issue on my phone, but it just quit recording. So the only thing after that I did was stamp my sentiment, and I brought it down more in the center. This one, I don't know why, but I stamped it up here. And I was actually kind of liking it naked without anything up here in the corner. But anyway, I went ahead and decided to put this one little sunflower, if you will, up there. And I actually even kind of like it without the dots, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add them back in anyway. And I stamped those in Early Espresso also, and I just kind of randomly went around and stamped them. And I didn't do a whole lot. I think I might even kind of, well, I'll do this last one since I inked it, but I'm going to leave it at that. And then that's all for the front. I didn't pop it up or anything on the other card. I might pop this one up just to give it a little something different. And we'll go ahead and work on the inside, and I'm going to try to go kind of quickly just because I don't want my phone to be stupid again and cut off on me. And same thing, I'm just going to kind of keep them to the corner. And I might do one more down here. Just the slightest little bit. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog walking around. I noticed in my videos that you can always hear his nails on the floor, and I don't even know why you can hear that because I keep him trimmed pretty short, but I think it's just the way that he walks. Anyway, it got on there a little bit, but I'm gonna just ignore that. And hopefully I'll think of something to cover it up. I might just have to add another flower to cover it up. I guess I just may as well go ahead and do that because that's gonna bother me. There we go. Never know, or never knew it was there. And I will go ahead and do my centers again. And that's all this card is. It's pretty repetitive. It was just a nice idea. Better make sure I ink that up good. One day I'll figure out these centers. But I mean, it's not, doesn't have to be perfect. It's not science or anything. And when you're all said and done, just, you know, second generation stamping over those gaps. And I guess it's from not having it lined up correctly, but with it being like the watercolored look stamp, I think it's fine. I don't think it matters too much. But I really want to play with this stamp a good bit with the different color combinations and, oh my goodness, the different holidays or, you know, just different types of cards, whether it be thank you cards or like this one, I'm doing this fall harvest card. I think it's a really versatile stamp that I didn't even think about it being that way at first. I was checking to make sure I'm still recording. Boy, I'd be so mad. And for my sentiment, it says your kindness means so much more than you will ever know. I thought that was a nice sentiment for a Thanksgiving card. Yeah. And let me close these guys up real quick, and then all I've got to do is put the card together and we're done. I'm still waiting for the day that these things aren't so hard and I stop putting my thumb in them as I'm trying to close them. That'll probably never happen, but so let me just move that off to the side. And like I said earlier, I just want to do a couple Thanksgiving cards. I have a couple Halloween cards, even though it's now past, that I hadn't put up yet. I got busy at work and didn't have any time off until today. So I had put them together, but I never filmed them. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I'm not sure if I should or not. And this brown, I don't have any, this brown for my card base. I don't have any of the coordinating brown colors except for Crumb Cake, which I didn't use on this card. So I just went, I had, I think it was a neutrals pack from Hobby Lobby, I think is where I got it from. And it was just a brown color that was in there that matched pretty well. And then I used their ivory, I think it's called White Dove, for the inside. You can see there's a bit of a difference. This is an actual white and this is the ivory. But anyway, there's my finished cards. I hope they inspire you and have a great day. Thank you for watching.